everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. Welcome to Collectionmas 2023, where I do a different aspect of my luxury collection every day for 24 days through the month of December. Predominantly, that's based around my luxury handbag collection, which holds over 400 luxury handbags, but this year we're throwing in some extras around scarves and watches and a few other things. So if that's something that sounds like it might appeal to you, please remember to hit that subscribe button. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means so much to me, so I hope you'll help me out. Today we're going to do my Louis Vuitton mini Pochette collection. So I'm a collector in the true sense of the word, and when I get stuck on a collection, I will continue to buy things from that particular line. Maybe forevermore. I don't know. I don't know if it will ever stop. But mini pochettes are one of the things that I do collect from Louis Vuitton, and I love the fact that I can have different parts or different collections from Louis Vuitton in a small form without needing to buy something from all the collections in handbag form, because that would be incredibly expensive. I do buy a lot of handbags, but the mini pochette gives me the opportunity to have things from so many collections and collect that way. Before we start the mini pochette collection, we need to do our housekeeping, which is the shirt of the day, which just says Merry Christmas, and my headband of the day, which is from Kmart here in Australia, and it just says Merry Christmas. So my shirt and my headband change every video during Collectionmas, and I had a lot of fun choosing all my shirts this year, I've got to say. I'm hopeful I'm going to make it to the end with the headbands, but I'm not thinking that I will. I think I might come up a few short. We'll see. We'll see if I can get out there and find a few more before I've got to finish filming them. All right, let's look at my mini pochette collection. So the first two that we're going to look at are micro mini pochettes or micro pochettes. I believe they've only ever done 3. I have 2 of them. So the first is in the pink denim jacquard, which released New Year's Day 2022. I want to say, yeah. So this was a New Year's Day 2022 release. They did the jacquard and they did it in a blue as well. But the pink jacquard mini pochette is what they released in this collection. So they didn't do a mini pochette. They did a micro pochette, and this is it. So I love this pink. It's just beautiful, and I've got the Nano Speedy in the same finish. I have also tracked down this one, which was from a previous jacquard or denim collection, and yes, I was happy to find this on the resale market, and it's got the beautiful red interior in this. I would love a micro pochette or a mini pochette in the upcoming denim collection that's going to launch New Year's Day 2024, but so far we have not seen that there is going to be one. Disappointment. All right, so they're my micro pochettes, and then we'll get into the mini pochettes. So we have the standard monogram mini pochette, and I actually have, is that one too? I actually have 2 of these, so I have exact copies. This one lived in my handbag and has been well loved and well used, and I had a spare in case this one gave up the ghost, because it was so... It was heavily abused in my handbag. So I have this one, this is my original one, and then I've got a newer one that has yet to be used just in case. So I have 2 of those. I don't have a lot of doubles in my collection. This is one of the very few things that I have doubles of just in case. They're also getting really expensive, so I'm actually kind of glad I did this. So I bought the second one 2-3 years ago now, so as I sit on it, it appreciates in value, and when I do get to the point where I abuse the first one so much I need a second one, well, I've already got one and I don't have to pay the price for it. All right, so there's those, and then we have a standard one in the Demier Azure. We also have the Demier Avine, of course, so they're all part of the standard collections. I'm fairly certain everything else is a limited edition. So the 3 canvases are ones that you can get all the time. Funnily enough, they do not do any of the men's canvases. I don't understand why. Some are men's, some's women's, but anyway. But they don't do any of the men's canvases in the mini pochette. So I would like a Demier Graphite, and I would like an Eclipse, please. Just putting it out there. Yeah, on it, Louis Vuitton, I would like those things in a mini pochette. All right, let's move on to the limited edition ones. So we have this one. I feel like this was the original By the Pool collection, this khaki, and it's a tricolor. So that on that side, that on that side, and then you've got a trim in a completely different finish. So this was part of that collection. They also did pinks and things in it, and it's just got a standard beige interior. So that was limited. This yellow was also limited. Yellow is not a color I do often, but this was like sunshine. Like, how could anyone not love this yellow? It just, how can you not be happy when you look at this yellow? It's a happy yellow. So, and it's got the white LVs through it. So I loved its color. I couldn't go past it. It made me happy. So I bought it. And to be clear, I don't buy every single mini pochette that comes out. I buy a lot of them. They've still got to speak to me. I've still got to love them. But I do buy a lot of them to, you know, feel that need of, oh, I like that collection, but I don't want to buy a handbag from it. So I'll buy a mini pochette instead. This was also from the original By the Pool collection. This is the pink that came out in it. I got this new from store. I was lucky because these were really, really popular. And I've got the pink microfiber interior. So I have that one as well. And then they also did this pink that came out. I've got the clay in this, and I'm fairly certain I've got a Pochette Matisse in it as well. So this is all stitched in. So this is embossed or debossed in, and then this is all stitched in. So it was just a really pretty finish to it. So I have that one. We also have the two, I feel like these came out New Year's Day 2022 also. I might be slightly out with that, but I feel like that was about when they released. So they are in this Venice finish, like the pattern leather. This is the blue with the pink, and this is the pink with the blue. This pattern leather, which is about to have a whole new range launch also on the 1st of January 2024, you either loved it or you hated it or you're a bit meh about it. I'm a little bit meh about it. I don't feel the need to have a whole heap of handbags in this. They go cloudy over time. I have an Alma GM, which is from many years ago that I bought on the pre-loved market. They do go a little bit cloudy over time, and that's my only concern with these pieces, that they will cloud. So I don't necessarily want whole handbags in it, and I don't see myself buying anything. See, I always end up eating my words. If I buy anything, it'll probably be one piece. But yeah, it's not my favorite finish just because I worry about how it's going to age over time. So it's those two, and then in the same finish, see, I'm okay in the small leather goods section because if it goes cloudy, it goes cloudy. Handbags, I'm a little bit different with. We have this rose gold, and then they also did like this burgundy color. So I got those two when they came out as well. I also have an Empreinte leather in the bi-color. When the bi-color was very first released, I bought a lot of these pieces because I really loved the two-toned effect, the black with the white. I thought it really made it stand out. And the Empreinte leather is beautiful. It's much softer than canvas. So yes, I have that one as well. We also have from the Murakami collection, the latest Murakami collection, not to be confused with the original Murakami collection from the early 2000s, but the latest Murakami collection, I got the mini pochette in that as well. Some people, a lot of people really hated these dots. I didn't mind them. They remind me of the Twister game. Like, I'm all right with it. I wouldn't want everything in this, but to have a few pieces, I was fine with it, and I really love the mini pochette in it. So that's from the Kusama collection. And I have this, which is not that old now, and it came out in this. It's a tight weave cotton twill. It's not a raffia, but it's made to look like a raffia, and it's not necessarily exact same size. Oh, maybe it is. It just, I don't know, for some reason this looks to be a different shape to this, but I'm wondering if it's just the leather effect with the sorry Santa, with the cotton twill. So I don't know, it might just be an optical illusion, but it is very cool in this cotton twill that's made to look like a raffia. Love that. All right, and then we have all our animations. So I've got a lot of animation pieces. So ones that I hunted down over time include my Venice one. So I feel like this was maybe 2020, possibly. Someone correct me down below in the comments. And it has this beautiful blue interior. So this was Venice, and I bought this on the Pre-Loved Market, tracked it down. I also tracked down on the Pre-Loved Market this Paris piece, which was the same year as Venice. And I love this Paris piece. I think it's just awesome. They have done Paris since then, but this one's got the Eiffel Tower in it. And having been to Paris this year, I feel very differently about these Paris pieces now. And it has a red interior in it. So that's that. And then all the other animations I bought new from store because they've been in years that I've been collecting. Not that I haven't always collected, but as a collector, you can only afford to do so much. And as I have become older and had more income, I've been able to collect more. That's how that works. Okay, so I think from the first year I was heavily into collecting. So I think that's 2021. 2021? Yes, 2021. We have the London that they did. So the London animation for Viv. And in fairness, the animations that came before Viv, I do like them, but I love Viv. I think you either love Viv or you don't love Viv. Some people go bring back the bears and the balloons and the other things that they did before they did this, but I really like the cities that they did. And this one had the red interior. And then the same year, I feel like we had Hollywood. So the LA on the Demier Azure was that same year as London. And that's got the pink interior also. And then I want to say it's this Japan. Was it Japan or Korea that year? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm fairly certain this was the one that came out with those other two, the London and the Hollywood. So there's this one, and that has the blue interior. And then I feel, was it that one or was it this one? Then there's this one. I'm very confused about which ones came out in what years. I'm terrible at remembering what years things come out. I just love them. So this is with the cherry blossoms, and it has the light pink interior. And then we have this one, Korea. So I'm not sure. I can't remember if it was last year or the year before. Honestly, terrible at this. And that has the pink interior. And then Dome is last year. That I know for sure. This is last year. So this is Palace Vendôme. So this is Paris, clearly. And Vendôme is the store, is their flagship store, Louis Vuitton's flagship store in Paris. So that's got the beautiful pink interior. And then we have the two animations from this year. And I know that they come from this year, so that's handy. So we have our summer animation for this year, which is Viv Sailing. So they only did summer and winter. There is actually a limited edition one, and you should say stay tuned if you'd like to see what that looks like, because there may or may not be one coming that may or may not be unboxed in January. Just putting it out there. And this has this watermelon interior in it. And then the opposite to that is the winter one that they did this year of Viv skating on ice, and it has the pink interior. So instead of doing all the cities in 2023, they instead went for winter and summer, which speaks to everyone. If you're in the southern hemisphere, then you're doing summer for Christmas, and if you're in the winter, if you're in the northern hemisphere, then you're doing winter. So it kind of covered the whole globe. So they took away the city aspect. I miss the cities. Bring the cities back, I say. I love the cities. So yes, this is the animations for 2023. How many mini pochettes do I currently have? Let's have a quick count. 27. 27, including the two micro pochettes. So yeah, I got a few. That collection is getting big, and like I said, there may or may not be a special one that is currently winging its way to me that I will open at the beginning of 2024. So that will make it a nice even 28. Will I buy more mini pochettes? Yes. Like I said, it gives me the opportunity to buy things from collections I love without having to necessarily buy handbags. I get just a little bit of that collection, and I love that. Being a true collector, that is just, it works for me. If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I upload videos, which at the moment is every single day. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you so you can come follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.